Order of operation. So when we're doing math equation, we always start with brackets, then we go to exponents. After the third, we're doing division or multiplication, whichever comes first, and last we're doing addition or subtraction. You need to remember that when we're doing math, it's like reading. We're going to read the equation from left to right. First example. So I'm looking for brackets. Is there any brackets? No. Is there any exponents? No. I'm going to be looking for division or multiplication, going left to right. So over here I have a division and I have a multiplication. So I'm doing whichever comes first. We're going to be doing 1.2 divided by -3. Gives us -4. Not to make any mistakes, we're going to rewrite the rest of the equation. So there's no more division, but we do have a multiplication. -4 times 1.5 gives me -6. We rewrite the rest of the equation, and then we only have an addition to do. Type it in, we get -6.5. So we're looking for brackets. Do we have brackets? We have brackets right here, so we need to do the inside of the bracket. 0.7 minus -1.2 gives us 1.9. We rewrite the entire equation, what we did not touch. So we're done with the brackets. We are looking for exponents. We have exponents right here. Exponent 2 means 1.9 times 1.9. An exponent does not mean times 2. So 1.9 times 1.9, 3.61. We rewrite the rest of the equation. So we are looking for division or multiplication. So from left to right, we have a division right there. We're going to do 0.9 divided by 3.61 gives us -0.25. And now we only have the subtraction to do. Gives us -3.45. When we're doing fractions, we follow the same rule, so we're looking for brackets. We have brackets right here. When you're doing fractions, I suggest you use a rough paper or a draft paper on the side. So in the bracket, we need to do 1/3 plus -3/12. When we're adding fractions, you need to have a common denominator. So I need it to times by 4, I need to times by 4. 4 plus -1 gives me 1/12. Rewrite everything. So we're done with the brackets. We're looking for exponents. There's no exponents. We're looking for division or multiplication, whichever comes first. So when we go from left to right, when two brackets are touching, that means it's a multiplication. So when we're multiplying -1/2 times -1/2, we multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So over here, 1/4, rewrite the rest of our equation. So we're still looking for Division or multiplication? Division right here. When we're dividing fractions, keep, change, flip. So the first one stays the same. We change our division sign into multiplication, and we flip the second fraction. Now we can multiply. Negative 2 times 12, negative 24. 3 times 1, 3. We're going to rewrite what's left. So now I have a subtraction of fractions. So 1 over 4 minus negative 24 over 3. We need a common denominator. We use 12 times 3 times 3 times 4 times 4, negative 96. 3 minus negative 96 gives us positive 99 over 12. So we're looking for brackets. We have brackets over here. In my bracket, I have an addition and a multiplication. So if we're following BEDMAS, I need to do my brackets, and in my bracket I need to do my multiplication before my addition. So negative 1 over 2 times 1 over 3, negative 1 times 1, negative 1, 2 times 3, 6. Rewrite the rest of the equation. In my bracket, I am not done. I still need to do my addition. 1 over 4 plus negative 1 over 6. When we're adding fractions, we need common denominators. Three plus negative 2 gives me 1 over 12. Rewrite the rest of the equation. Now we only have a division to do. To do a division, we need to keep, change, flip. Keep, change, flip. First one stays the same. We're changing our division for multiplication and flipping the last fraction. Negative 2 times 12 gives me negative 24, and 3 over 1 times 1 gives me 3, and we can simplify as negative 8. Last example. This big line symbolizes a division, and when we see that, it's like we have imaginary big brackets for the top part and for the bottom part. So we're going to do the top part first. So in that bracket, there's no exponents. We're looking for division. We have one right here. So we're going to be doing negative 5.6 divided by 0.7. That gives us negative 8. We rewrite the rest of the equation. Then there's no more multiplication, no more division, so we have a subtraction that we're going to be doing. That gives us 30.7. .7 plus 6.8. do the adding. Gives us 38.5. We take this number, we place it here. Then we're going to do the bottom bracket. -3 times 6.7. That gives me 20.1 plus 3.5. That gives us 23.6. This answer goes here. And now the last step, we need to be dividing. That gives us 1.6.